y'all, it's your girl, Miss Michi. That was Act Up. That was a different version, man.
That was the remix.
That was the remix. We are back. We have Emperious, and it was the cover. Yeah, they did too. look.
No City Girls was there.
No, that was a Suburban Girl.
That was a Suburban Girl.
No, actually, that was hot. I enjoyed it. We have Emperious in the house.
Hey,
welcome.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
So, I mean, you are like no stranger to My Radio Chicago. You've totally been here. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you. As always, it's a pleasure.
Definitely. So, girl, now we listened to Lay It Down right at the beginning of the show. Hotness.
Period.
Yes, I was like this. I'm like,
hey,
okay.
Thank you.
That's that throw your hand up music. You know, you gotta throw your hands up.
Right.
Now, of course, getting ready to have you on the show, I was reading your biography, and you've been doing music since you were a little girl.
Yes, I have. I've been doing music since I was probably around 4.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a pretty long time. My dad is into music. He's a musician himself.
Okay. Shout out to Dad.
Shout out to Dad. Shout out to KOL, King of Love.
Okay.
He's a singer and a songwriter, and just being in that, it's in our blood. Music is in our blood for sure.
Definitely. And y'all kill it. Look, I'm gonna have to download some of his stuff on my Spotify.
Look, he gotta put his stuff out there. I've been on him.
You been on him about it?
Yeah, we getting it together slowly but surely.
Definitely. So tell me about your first gig, because that was the thing that you like highlighted. Your first gig with music.
The Uptown Comedy Corner.
Mm-hmm.
So really, yes, that was in my bio. That was the I had went down. That was my first. Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about it. Okay.
I'm like, tell us down there.
Yeah. So back in 2014, I had got called down to Atlanta. Randy Scobubbles, God rest his soul, he had passed like a year after I did the show. But he's a comedian. Yeah, he's a comedian, Randy Scobubble. And he called me down to Atlanta to do a show for him. He wanted me to perform at the Uptown Comedy Corner. I went down there. It was a successful show. After the great response, my parents were like, you know what? Let's move down there. So we came back to Chicago, packed everything, and we went to Atlanta like a month later.
Isn't that amazing when your parents believe in you? Well, they just like this. They're like, we about to take off.
Yeah, they're my mom and my dad. Those are like my main supporters. They definitely believe in me. They've been pushing me for quite some time.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, since you've done music in Chicago, of course, growing up, you're back here now, and then doing music in Atlanta. Which one did you prefer? Like, as far as
I really don't.
You gotta pick. Everybody, when they come on, they have to pick. They gotta make
I love Atlanta. I just miss Atlanta because the weather, and it's a nightlife. It's always something.
So amazing.
Yes,
out there
it's
always
so much fun.
Shout out to Atlanta.
It's so much fun.
It
all
is.
The time.
It's always something to do in Atlanta. So, I don't know.
Did you like Gladys Chicken and Waffles? I'm gonna be honest, I did not.
I was just about to say they fell off. They went down.
It was good.
It was good
A long time ago.
Years ago, like.
But they have so many other places for you to go.
Well, see, you know what?
There's a
we were
plethora.
just trying to support her at that time when we went. That was my first visits, and I was just like, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they were on the news and everything. Like, it was bad. Yeah, they fell off real hard. It got shut down. They shut down all of them.
Right.
Yeah, and then they reopened. And the food still went out.
Look, she's telling me all about the restaurant.
Sorry, Gladys.
Right. Well, I know that you're here. We played Lay It Down. You have your other record, too.
Yes.
Introduce that for us.
Are we talking about Freak Show?
Freak Show.
Are we talking about Freak Show?
Yes.
Okay, so Freak Show is featuring Santo August, who you may know formerly from the boy band Mindless Behavior.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you may know him as Rock Royal from Mindless Behavior.
Okay.
Yes. And it's a dope song. It was recorded through the phone. So yeah.
Kiss me through the phone.
Yeah.
So we've been talking in song lyrics all day. So you have to get into them. Just go with us on our journey.
Okay. But yes, Freak Show is definitely amazing. You can find that on YouTube under Princess Emperious featuring Santo August. Freak Show.
I want to know about this name when you come back. I have to know.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back, y'all. We about to listen to Freak Show. Woo-hoo. I didn't want to do that all day, y'all. I've been at work. I'm like, I just want to do it. It's calling me. I need to ignore him real quick. I don't think that.
You will solve without configuration. Let me introduce your body to this conversation. No bullying, jet lag off the Hennessy and shopping down. Have my feet killing me. Now we on this long road. Sunset at the toll road. Pulling over, starting up a free show in the same. You make me better as a human being. You don't believe it? I'ma have to buy a diamond ring and show you what you really mean. Cause the stars couldn't dictate. This ain't love, it ain't too late. That ain't calling cause you let me see your game weight. Let me see you popping, trying to get back to the same place. If you fall, you's a good fool. I give you real wing. I have at high school. Just shit we've been a real freak show, tongue wet, got the ice out, whipped cream dripping down, won't you turn the lights on, see all of this motion, won't you see it when I'm on, you can pop it when you want, cause I'm always in the zone, that I have you like, where your son at, I've been calling, I've been texting, he text back, now I'm pulling up up on you, don't let me come around and catch you with a new, it wasn't me when I was tripping, and I made the decision to better my life, and to be with you, for holding the sickness, you ain't the same that you used to be, so I don't know if it was real or you just used to be.
Track.
Thank you.
We was doing a lot of things in the studio at the time, but I was totally vibing.
Thank you.
Emperious, tell us about your name.
So, Princess Emperious.
Come through, Princess.
Princess just was added to. At first, I was going by Emperious.
Okay.
And then Chiquita called me Princess Emperious. She was like, Princess Emperious, and I was like, it's just Emperious. And then I'm like, but you know what?
Ring to it.
Yeah, you know what? That may ring a couple bells. I'm like, yeah, let's put the on it. So I was like, okay, we'll roll with the Princess Emperious. Look.
So, before we went into the song and everything, we definitely were just talking about a little bit of when you were a child, coming into music, but I want to know what's coming up next for you. Like, it seems like you're dominating with what you're doing right now. What are some other things you want to get into?
Some other things that I want to get into. I don't know. I have so many different traits and talents.
Okay.
I want to get into everything that I can put my hands on. But right now, I'm really focusing on really getting grounded in the music industry. Like, that's the only thing that I want to focus on.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That's very great. You gotta
Certainly.
do it too.
I am.
We be giving them inspiration, like, you got girl, like, keep going, keep
Yes,
going.
Right.
yes. I'm definitely not gonna give up. It's kind of, it's pretty hard.
You ringing, you can't give up.
Right.
It's
Not at this point.
it's pretty hard, but you know, I know for a fact that it's gonna pay off. So it's just like I'm not really.
But what would you say is the
worries.
most difficult part, like, with you being in the industry?
Yeah.
Support. Support.
Mm.
Whether it's from friends, just people in general. Support in general from any and everybody. Strangers are always going to support you more so than your friends and family. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
Until you get on.
Until you
Right. Like, oh, we friends now. We like,
Yeah.
same energy.
Yeah.
Everybody
Right.
start calling every day
Mhm.
once you on, but when you
Yeah.
ain't on, when you trying to climb that, don't nobody call you.
At all.
Mm-mm.
I need my bills paid. I don't
They
know
can't
how I'm
even-
gonna do this.
Me neither.
Right.
Me
Like,
neither.
I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do.
And what's crazy is the only thing people really be looking for is a congratulations, you know?
Mhm.
Like, that's support.
Yeah,
I
for
understand.
sure.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
I
Yeah.
Way to go.
Keep working.
Right.
Keep at it. I
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah.
Right. Because everything that you do is not gonna be for everybody.
Mhm.
But, you know, I think that it's just important to still support anyway. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
it's some stuff I'm like, I can't really, hey, I'm not really into this. But
Mhm.
Right.
I support you in your ventures. Like,
Exactly.
I have a friend and she has a lingerie line. Shout out to Barely There Lingerie, if that's what you get into. And some things, you know, it's like, I'm not gonna post it. Like, I can't post nothing with no booty cheeks on my page.
Mhm.
But that's my girl. I'm gonna support her in other ways. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna buy tickets to
Right.
the show. Whatever you got going on, like, I'm gonna support you in the ways that I can.
Right.
Right.
You know, according to whatever I got going on. So we got to support each other. It's
For
so
sure.
important.
Definitely.
For sure.
That's important.
The
I
people that
agree.
I met later on in the business world were people that supported me more than a lot of people that I consider very close to me. So and everyone, it's so funny because a lot of people that come on the show, that's the common thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They'll tell us, they're just like, I didn't get support from my, you know, my friends and family and people on the block
Yeah,
or
for
whoever.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't get the
Yeah.
support from them.
For sure.
It's crazy.
It is. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree because I get more support since February. Coming on this show,
Yeah.
Was it
meeting
February?
people here and at the school.
Look, I'm sitting over here like,
Literally just randomly meeting people and making friends on Facebook.
Right.
Those are the people that comment on my stuff. Those are the people that share my stuff.
Right.
Those are the people that send me stuff like, hey, can you share this? Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll share
It's
that.
done.
It's free. You know.
I'll love
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I'll comment that. I'll share that.
Somebody loves it. Somebody
Right.
loves what's
I
going
can't
on.
come to your event, but I'll share the event. I
Right.
can't come, but hey, I know somebody that might be interested in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Because in different aspects, yeah, support does cost. Whether if you're gonna support me and buy a ticket to the show, or you gonna support me and you gonna invest in me.
Right.
But support other than that is free. It
Right.
doesn't. It
don't
to
cost
like,
nothing.
comment, share, just do it.
1 second of you, and that's exactly what I was telling my family when I was visiting them earlier this week was, hey, you know, just a view on my page so
I
that I
tell
can
people,
put
click
that
on
on
it
my
for
resume is
Right.
enough. Just clicking on this is
Yeah.
enough. I know you're not going to read it. You don't read.
For sure.
Please stop, because there are so many people that don't like to read. They don't even
I
like
know
to
you
listen.
don't
I'm like,
read.
what way do you communicate? Because I'm like, I don't really understand that.
Right.
So, any big projects or events coming up? Like, I mean, what's
July 24th, I will be opening for Spenzo.
new? Okay.
I am not. Hey.
That's it. I'm gonna sound like
The horns out.
That's great.
Thanks. July 24th, I will be opening for for Spenzo.
Okay.
You can I'm talking about my website. My website just launched. That's www.princessemperious. That's EMPERIOUS.com. Yes. Princess Emperious just launched, and you can find everything you need to know, all my upcoming events.
Okay.
Every song I've ever released is on the website. A little bit about me, what I do. And yeah, you can definitely keep up with me with my radio interviews and everything that I have coming up. July 25th, we'll be at the Show Love Unity Showcase with Raw Radio on Power 92, hosted by Shondell, Real TV, and Chiquita Banana.
And Shy
Blizzy. We will be in the building July 25th at Club Oceans. Tickets are on sale right now for $20. Oh yeah, tickets are on sale for $20 right now. You can contact me through the website if you would like to purchase one.
Okay. You got tickets on the pull-up.
Tickets on the pull-up.
Okay.
Also June. Yeah, just tap in with me. We definitely got some events coming up.
Okay, they can subscribe and get all the latest
stuff. You can subscribe and get
Okay.
all the latest updates.
Now let them know how they can find you on social media.
You can find me on social media, Instagram. That's at Chicago's Queen. CHICAGOS Queen. QUEEN.
2 E's for y'all that don't understand.
Those of you that don't read.
Or listen.
2 of them. Facebook, you can add me my artist page. That's Emperious. EMPERIOUS.
Well, we are so glad that you stopped by and showed the Blueprint Radio some love. You just continue to keep prospering, taking over. You got flow. You got a lot of things. Like some people get on the track, they don't be saying nothing. I'm like, girl, what are you saying? You got all of that going for you. So we wish you nothing but continued success.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise.
I will continue to play it. So if you have music, make sure that you send it because I like it, and we like to help to promote our artists from here because it's already enough people. They getting Nicki Minaj and all them. They getting it. We need other people. We need fresh meat in the game. So go and just continue to keep killing it, girl.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Make sure you
Thank
come
for
back
having me.
when you get big, for real.
Of course.
When you get your event.
Shout out to the Blueprint Media Company, the BPMediaCo.com. Okay. Subscribe. Okay. We pop up at your party. Y'all know the rest. Okay. Just thank you so much for coming on. We'll be right back. We about, look, we're playing some music this hour. We're just getting turned up. Y'all heard the music. She's gonna be dropping the links for us. We're gonna drop it on the Blueprint Media Company's page on Facebook, everything. So y'all make sure y'all listen out, okay? We'll be right back. Yeah.
All right, we gotta take pictures, so let's get all these.
Okay.
Yes.
Man, will you help me with the camera situation on just taking the photos?
Yes.
It's a little warm, but we don't
Get your
touch
chair.
down. I need to see what's going on.
Everybody care about the drink, I'ma to the front door. Might fire off around to the people. I ain't got a bill, but you know I got a people. I be coming in and I coming back cheap. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Mama ain't raised no child. Thank you. I don't wanna feel this love.
You was just what you say, because if you put them right over here, I'm gonna be right with you.
There's water out there too.
I know.
Look, I'll be back in a few hours.
That's exciting.
I know. I'm gonna go chill with my grandpa.
I will be fine.
my different abilities. Please do not come to me talking no sympathy, telling me how you just say yeah.
Thursday, my dude.
You hearing me hating on me, so deficiency. You can't hear me, see, I get up with your neck, and it's Tiffany. I come with the monsters, I come with the rosters, come with the beast. You come with the haters, you come with the chicken, you come with the fleas.
Love the Thank you. So cute.
Where we going? See, come back real quick. You know, we're gonna call you in just a few seconds, okay?
My Radio Chicago, a support district radio station.
Yeah, you already know who it is. It's
Right.
Bananas over here at My Radio Chicago by
How
way
many
of the
more
Support
seasons you
District Radio
As
Network.
many as you need. So whenever
Okay,
you
I'm
want
gonna go
to.
into what would you do real quick. We'll do that, and then the last part we'll have Gino in with us.
You want the music there for it?
No. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Miss Michi. So, oh my goodness, we just been jamming. Somebody looking at the shimmy show. And y'all know it's that hot segment of the night.
Tamale.
What would you do?
What would you do?
Listen, you all.
Hey.
This was a little spicy. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I took this
Oh, did you?
because I saw it online and I was like,
Oh, yeah, I did too. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
my wife does not know that I know. I've been married for 14 years. We have 3 kids, all boys, but none of them belong to me. I know this for a fact, but my wife does not know that I know. Let me explain. 5 years before I met my wife, I was involved in a car accident together with 2 of my friends. We were traveling to Lagos to Abuja, and our car skidded off the road. I was the only survivor of that accident. My friends died. I spent about 11 months at the hospital, and that left me with the condition that I'm sterile. I can't have children. I gave my life to Jesus Christ, give it to the Lord, and became committed after the incident. In summary, I became a pastor in a local church in my community and met my wife in the process. I didn't tell her about my condition because I was hopeful that God would heal me. 6 years into our marriage, my wife got pregnant and had our first child. To be sure, I secretly went in for a DNA test, and it was clear I wasn't the father. I ended up repeating the test for all 3 children, and they are all not mine. I've been living with this situation for the last 8 years, and I'm beginning to get irritated by both the children and my wife. My wife pretends to be a good wife. She goes around preaching to young women in the church about the need to remain faithful to their partners, but she has had 3 children by another man or men that I don't know. I want to confront her, but I'm confused as how to go about the situation. I'm just angry, irritated by everyone in the house lately. I feel like a stranger in my own home. What should I do?
Child.
Now, when
I mean, a diva fan.
Right.
I'm
When
having
I-
a flash.
when I read it, y'all, I was just like, there was a lot of things that was wrong with that. First off, I mean, yes, she was absolutely wrong for cheating. But how y'all feel about like the sneaking and getting the DNA test though?
That's the part I would say. Like,
I mean, what stuck out to you after hearing all of that? So that stuck out for me too, Chiquita.
that part right there.
See,
Because you're wrong. I mean, you're upset with her for being deceitful to you. Yet you are a pastor and you're being just as deceitful.
But is it deceitful though?
It is. Because you don't go and get a blood test, a paternity test on somebody without them knowing. That's a violation of their privacy. That's deceitful.
I would be feeling salty if now that I'm married, if me and Anthony got pregnant and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a DNA test. Now, the thing about it is because I know that I'm not doing anything, I'd let him have it, but I wouldn't let him live it down.
Which is true.
I'm be a little offended, like, excuse you, me? I've been giving my cookie out to the other cookie jars, okay? Like, T, what are you sitting over here stewing, ma'am?
Because this is just all of the ridiculousness in the world from the beginning to the end to me. First of all, lady, you're a trollop.
Right. Like, girl, in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, you're a trollop. Okay, we're going to start there. And then we're going to move forward. And, sir, you're sitting here and just allowing her to trollop around.
Why did he get it?
First
I'm just like,
time, you
sir,
should have said something.
You've been knowing from the first child.
And now they're irritating you? Sir, you need to go in the other room and just think about what you've done.
Sit down.
Maybe the first one you could have just lived with. Because I'm sure he wanted children, right? But when you did it with the second one, you should have come
The second one, okay.
That definitely should have.
Well, let me just be honest.
Child.
I would have had to confront after the first one, Shakira.
I would have been like, are annoying. And not mine.
I would have had to
Kids
take
are
that
not-
L of, you know what? Yep, I went behind your back and got a DNA test. I absolutely did. I'm not the father.
And
then
then
I
she
want to
can
be
sue
bothered.
him, though.
For?
What do you mean? He went behind her back, and he's not the father.
And she could turn around and sue her for adultery in marriage.
I'm just saying.
Because I counter sue so bad they wouldn't even. I'd be like this. My paperwork already drawn
I
up.
would sue him and own the church if I was her, because that's a violation.
I just don't understand this whole thing. It's 3 kids later, thousands of dollars spent later. Now we're irritating. Oh, so now you're big mad? You wasn't big mad the first night the baby woke up? Every hour on the hour? These kids are irritating.
No,
So
it ain't yours.
You know this child is in charge. Come on,
Right, because
sir.
I like to give children back. Y'all know I'm the one in the room. I don't have the children. So I'll be like this. Oh, no, you're crying. Hold on. There's mom.
Okay.
There's dad. Your grandparents. Anybody
but me.
So I couldn't have sat on that information. I would be like this. I'm giving this child back to you.
I can't do this. He should have said something from the beginning. But at this point, now we got 3 kids, and I'm married to you, and we in the church. Ain't no embarrassing me. We in this together. That's it. Now you can go in that other room and stew and be mad all you want to, but me and all 3 of these kids gonna be in this living room. Do you want something to eat? Because I'm about to cook dinner.
I made pot roast. With mashed potatoes. I skinned the mashed potatoes. These are not the instant ones. Sir, you gonna accept this or not?
And I got some green beans and some cornbread.
Because that's how she walking around the house, because it's just like this. I have you no shame, ma'am, after you went and did this to your man the first time. You know what, after something like that, go tie your tubes. Tie them up.
What if she
Them tubes loose.
What if she only cheated 3 times, though?
I don't care.
You know what? I'm just saying.
Always play devil's advocate for the cheater.
I'm just saying, what if she honestly believed they were her husband?
Oh, child. Them kids look like Byron down the street,
Right.
George
The
up
mailman,
north,
the milkman. Shakita, I put it to you like this.
Michael from the
If
White
she
Castle.
wouldn't be out here doing it with the dudes like that, you know, I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it on. She probably should have terminated those particular pregnancies. Have you no shame, ma'am?
I just don't understand. It's a lot of bodily fluids
So
being mixed up around
That's
here.
what I'm saying. It's just, and then it's just like,
But what if it is the same man, though? Think of that.
that's even more chocolate, because how he gonna get off from
That's
taking care of the kids
emotional.
that he made?
Right. Now that's an
Because
emotional
probably don't
attachment.
know
Now
who
you
he
really
is.
breaking my heart. This is too much.
I don't know. She seemed a little trill to me, Chiquita. She seemed like
She's
a
a trollop.
She in a church.
She's a trollop.
I'm not saying she's
People
right
go in
for
the church
cheating.
too.
I'm just saying, think about it. What did he say? He's always wanted children. He had faith, you know, that the Lord would turn it around. He's never expressed to his wife that he's sterile because of fear.
Which that was deceitful too.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he trashed too. So they just both
But they
trash.
both trash. Honestly,
Both of
they
them.
both trash, because at the end of the day, he should have said something to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He should have said something to her.
And it probably would have avoided the cheating because she knew.
No,
Well,
because
it
she
probably
was
wouldn't have
trauma.
avoided the cheating. She probably would have aborted the
Finally
kids.
started using condoms, like how she should have been doing in the first place.
Right, just
Or
nasty.
just not getting.
Just nasty. That's nasty. All these bodily
But
fluids.
I think he just kept going because he was hopeful that maybe one
Hopeful.
would be his. He listen to what he just said. I'm saying
I'm
why
putting
he
you on
continued
timeout.
on with the relationship after the first one and after the second
Right.
one. Remember he said
I mean, he must care about it. Or maybe he was trying to save face because he was in the church. I don't really know, but to me, it's all twisted as far as I'm concerned. T is over here.
I'm gonna put myself in timeout because that's just all of this is just ridiculous to me. There's no way that both of them are trash. She's a trollop and he is just
why are we
ridiculous.
calling these people trash? They are humans and we are all sinners.
They are, but I'm a firm believer of, don't make commitments and stuff that you can't do. Like that's disrespect on a whole nother level. And then it's like, and then don't be in front of the church. She said that she be at the church trying to teach the other young girls how to do that. And it's just like, walk in your faith, ma'am. You cheated on your husband several times, and you have mothered children that have come from a man outside of your marriage. You don't need to be up telling nobody about what they need to do. I'm not taking no plays from somebody that's not playing. Are you gonna let a hockey coach teach you how to play basketball at the semifinals and you finna win the championship? No. Not in that instance. It's some stuff, okay, I don't have to have kids to understand your plight, that you may go through some things as a parent. I don't have to have that. But if you are going to be doing all this other stuff and talking about this, practice what you preach as far as if you're going to do that. What?
I'm guilty of not practicing what I preach. Just because you don't practice what you preach doesn't mean you don't wholeheartedly do
those decisions affect other people though? Do they affect them lifelong?
No, they only affect me. Like, me, I'm always like, oh, don't sacrifice yourself for somebody else. But I'm always being somebody else.
Well, girl, that's ridiculous. So let's have a council meeting about that. That's ridiculous, and you shouldn't be doing that.
No.
That's a trash characteristic. Don't do it anymore. Now that we fixed your what would you do?
No, I'm just saying. You can't say, sometimes you believe in things and you want things.
She trifling. She trifling,
no,
girl.
No.
I'm not saying she's not trifling.
Right, okay, so that's the first thing. As far as getting down to the what would you do to this anonymous person that submitted this? Like I said, I saw it. I was just like this is intriguing to me.
Confront her. Simple.
He absolutely should confront her. But this is the thing. I think
and get a reveal.
He better shut up and go in that other room and mind his business. Eat that pot roast and the potatoes, green beans, and the cornbread, and then enjoy that pound cake.
And you know what?
And the mind his business. Just go to church, preach, and just live his life. Because now they're 75 years old. The kids are going to college.
That's my point. Like,
it's over with.
I think he should confront her.
Get over it.
Personally about the issue.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is these kids are innocent. You know what I mean? And you've played daddy to them all this time. And you've always wanted a kid.
See, that's why I didn't want me to be no dude. Because I'll be like this. Forget those kids is what I would.
But that's what he should have dealt with the first one. Now it's 3 of them. So shut up. Sir, you're not that annoyed. You ain't been annoyed all this time. Shut up. It's not that serious. Shut up. That's what our great-grandparents did, and they lived a long time. Happy 75-year-old marriages. Toxic and fine.
You still right. Like, he had somebody. He had to get the whole family.
Right, don't date none of them Johnson girls. They might be your sister.
Oh, baby. You done took it too far. You done taking it too far. Look, y'all. We're going to get to some music real quick. We got Gino Pacino coming up, y'all. It's lit. We'll be right back. What would you do? Y'all doing too much. I cannot. You talking about get in there and go and get you some food.
I'm saying, go to bed.
Hey, y'all. So for anyone, I don't know if you all are still seeing us right now.